All right, everyone, let's jump right in. If you hear Naughty Dog, you probably think Uncharted, The Last of Us, basically some of the best storytelling in games, right?
Absolutely. Titans of the industry, really. Yep. Their impact on cinematic games is just undeniable.
Well, hold on to your hats, because they've officially announced their next big project. It's called Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet. And this deep dive, this is basically your express lane to understanding what this game is all about. We're cutting through any noise, getting straight to what really matters with this one.
And right off the bat, the sheer ambition is, well, it's kind of staggering.
Yeah. Tell us about that.
Neil Druckmann, the creative director, he's on record saying this is Naughty Dog's most ambitious, most expansive, and maybe even their most expensive game ever.
Wow. Expensive too. Okay.
Yeah. And get this. He apparently stepped back from the day-to-day on the HBO Last of Us show, specifically to focus entirely on this game. Development started back in 2020.
Okay, so full focus since 2020. That level of dedication, it really says something.
It definitely does. They're not messing around.
So let's unpack this a bit. It's not Uncharted 5. It's not Last of Us Part 3. This is Intergalactic. It's Naughty Dog's first completely new universe, their first original IP since The Last of Us way back in 2013.
Yeah, and that's huge. Think about it. Over a decade.
What does that actually mean for them creatively and, for us playing it?
Well, it means freedom. Massive creative freedom. They're not tied to existing characters or lore. They can build something totally new from the ground up.
Right, no baggage from previous games.
Exactly. It lets them potentially rethink everything, story, gameplay, the whole 9 yards. It's a chance to innovate in ways maybe they couldn't within an established franchise.
Okay, speaking of innovation, story. They're doing something different there too, right? Something out of writer's room.
That's right, yeah. They've set up a dedicated writer's room and structured it apparently more like a TV show.
More like TV. What does that imply for the game's narrative? Like longer, more complex?
It suggests maybe a more layered, perhaps evolving story. Less of a single straight line, more like interconnected arcs, maybe, like character plots weaving in and out over time.
Interesting.
And they've mentioned it explores themes of faith and draws influence from sci-fi anime. So expect a certain philosophical depth and maybe a distinct visual style too.
Themes of faith, sci-fi anime influences.
Okay. And who are we playing as? Who's the hero here?
You step into the shoes of Jordan A. Munn. She's a bounty hunter.
Rookie bounty hunter. Got it.
And she's voiced by Tati Gabrielle, who's fantastic.
Oh, nice.
Jordan's story starts when she gets stranded, totally cut off, on this remote planet called Semperia. And this planet, it's had zero outside contact for over 600 years.
600 years, wow. So her mission is just survive, escape.
Pretty much. Survive and find a way home. But think about that setup. A Naughty Dog character, stranded, facing not just physical threats, but a whole society that's developed in isolation for centuries. Yeah, the potential for character drama there is immense. How would a society even evolve after 600 years cut off, their history, their beliefs? It could all be completely alien.
Exactly. It's fertile ground for exploring some really deep questions about humanity, belief, reality itself, all through Jordan's struggle.
And she's not totally alone in terms of familiar Naughty Dog connections, right? Troy Baker's involved.
He is, yeah. Longtime collaborator Troy Baker is confirmed for the game. We don't know his role yet, which is always fun speculation.
Always. But maybe even more indicative of the game's tone, the music. Yeah. Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross.
9 Inch Nails. That's a statement choice, isn't it?
It really is. What does that signal to you musically? What kind of vibe?
Well, their work is often intense, atmospheric, industrial sometimes, moody. It strongly suggests this isn't going to be a bright, shiny space opera.
Yeah.
Expect something maybe darker, more raw, psychologically intense, perhaps.
Yeah, that fits the stranded on an isolated planet for 600 years thing.
Yeah.
Intense. So how does that intensity translate to gameplay? Druckmann promised their deepest gameplay ever.
Right. It sounds like they're evolving what they did in Last of Us Part 2. Remember those more open areas, the wide linear layout?
Yeah, where you had more choice in how you approach things.
Exactly. They're building on that and adding more RPG elements, so maybe deeper skill progression, more player choice, and how Jordan develops or tackles situations. It's likely still recognizably Naughty Dog action-adventure, but pushed further.
More player agency, maybe? Shaping your own path through this alien world?
Could be. Deeper systems layered onto that signature Naughty Dog polish.
Sounds compelling. So, to recap for everyone listening, Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet, PlayStation 5 exclusive, revealed at the Game Awards in December 2024. No release date yet, but Naughty Dog, we know the quality they aim for.
Definitely.
We've got huge ambition, a unique TV-style writing approach, deep themes like faith, this intriguing protagonist Jordan Munn stranded on the incredibly isolated Semperia.
Voiced by Tati Gabrielle, music by Reznor and Ross, deeper gameplay evolving from their past hits. It's a lot to be excited about.
It really is. It feels like a major moment for them launching this new IP. So, as we wrap up, here's something for you to chew on. Think about Semperia, a society isolated for 6 centuries. How different would their reality be? Their history, their concept of faith, maybe even their understanding of science or truth?
Yeah, and what kind of clashes, what ethical dilemmas, what sheer survival challenges does that create for an outsider like Jordan who just crash lands into the middle of it all? It's a fascinating thought experiment.